How's it going, everyone? I'm Daniel Rodriguez, aka Big D here. It's time to review Blood and Oil, Season 1, Episode 1, the series premiere titled Pilot. This is a spoiler review. If you have not seen the episode, go to abc.com/bloodandoil. Watch the full episode there. Thanks again for joining me. Other shows I review on Sunday. Next week, the season finale of Fear the Walking Dead, season finale of The Strain. Also, Quantico and The Last Man on Earth. Those are the Sunday shows. Again, thanks again for joining. And real quick, I ain't gonna hide it. I'm not gonna be. I think this was a good premiere, and I'll get to the pros and cons. It should take me less than 2 minutes to recap the episode and give you the pros and cons. I'll just say I think it was a good premiere for one thing, just to get that out of the way. But it wasn't great, obviously, and it's a Dallas ripoff. Dallas is gonna be way better, always. The original and the new one that lasted 3 years. That show was awesome. I love the Dallas. I haven't seen the original, but I've seen many clips of it, and I've seen, from parts in season 1 to when a character faked his death, per se, in that Dallas show. And then I love season 3 of the Dallas. That was a few years back, actually last year. And I love Dallas, man. I love Dallas, and I honestly think that this show's just a total ripoff. And no one asked for this. No one asked for this show. Who asked to have Blood and Oil? No one. We wanted Dallas season 4, and we got this. And it's a different show and everything. But 85% of it is basically what Dallas already did, already was, already accomplished. So I just wanted to get that out of the way real quick. That I'm a Dallas fan jumping into this, and it's never going to top Dallas. That's all I'm going to say. It's just a Dallas wannabe. Anyway, I'll get right to it. Like I said, good premiere. But still, Cody and Billy, and Cody's a girl, and Billy, boyfriend, or they're married. I don't remember actually. I think they're married. Yeah. So they're in an accident already, a minute in, and they're in North Dakota. They meet people. They need a job. They need money. And Wick, this guy named Wick, not John Wick, but Wick is the son of Don Johnson's character, whose name's Haps Briggs. And he's a wild boy, man. He shot a white moose, a spirit animal, how that goes. And basically, he's he's working at mudding. Like, he muds, like, from the muck up, man. He's doing mudding, and it's raining, and Billy's working there also. And he breaks a wire. Wick breaks a wire, and this big accident happens, and that's where Haps comes in. He's like, "You don't deserve to be my son." All that going crazy and everything. And Don Johnson's pretty intense in here, baby. He's really intense. And Billy is fired. Cody is now a pharmacist, so she has a job. Billy just lost his. Wick has having sex. 30 minutes into the show, and there's a sex scene. Can we go? I watch 16, 17 shows a week, and 14 or 15 of them are sex. Literally, it's kind of like, really, I get the point, guys. I know. It's like every day in the world. I go to this school, trying to graduate there, and everyone had babies 3 years ago. They're 15, 16. They had their babies 3 years old, 2 years old. I'm like, God damn, everyone's having sex up in there, man. Go on TV, everyone's having sex. It's like, literally, it's just calm down, people. God, so thirsty. How about living life, man? So anyway, that was a little rant there. It's like, calm down, everyone's having sex and everything. Jesus. We got all the time in the world, so calm down. Billy goes to see Clifton Lunderman, and he's basically like $75K to make a deal. So he borrows some money, and it's now it's now $100K. Damn, it's $100K. So it went to $75K to $100K. Cody's pregnant, man. She's pregnant. 45 minutes in, and she's pregnant. Absurd, man. It's absurd. It's wow. Maybe you should save that for a finale or the mid-season finale. She's pregnant we barely know her, and she's pregnant. Are we supposed to? Oh, she's pregnant. Yeah. So is a billion other people in the world, So, but still. She's leaving him, and then she comes back for better or worse. That stuff goes down. And Billy has money. So he has a new car and everything, and he crashes this car. Yeah, he crashes it. And he runs to get to Clifton's house because there's other competitors going that way. And yeah, okay, that goes down. So he meets Hath and he makes a deal, $500,000. I think Haps gives him. So he gives it to friends, and then he gets a hotel to live in. And he goes with motel. He goes with Haps to a rig, excuse me. And Wick's there. He's actually stealing some gasoline, but he has a mask on. So there's a fight going on, and they're in this puddle of gas and oil. And a pile of oil, and sparks start flying after a gunshot was taken. And let me just tell you, Don Johnson's like, spark. End of the episode. Let me tell you guys my pros and cons to Blood and Oil. First off, my pros. The ending of this episode is genius. I'm not gonna lie. They show in the promo, this season on Blood and Oil. It shows that he survived. They survived. They nearly died. So that kind of gives it away. It's like, wow. Well, you gave it away, man. You gave it away. But still, the ending was pretty damn genius. I honestly love the way that it was constructed. The fight too. I just enjoyed it a lot, man. I was like, that was pretty good. That was pretty good writing there. Haps, man, Don Johnson himself. He's a pretty badass. He's very intense, man. And you don't mess with me, boy. You remind me of when I was young. You know, I just love that. You know, he's like the J.R. Ewing, but yet he's devilish. You get women to get pretty excited, but still, when you mess with me, you mess with my family. You get JR, you know, or JR, what's it, JR Jr.? John Ross. And name of John Ross, come over here. Uncle Bobby, please. I can't right now. You know, oh man, Uncle Bobby, I miss you, man. I miss Dallas so much, man. I miss it. Oh God, Christopher. Okay, I'm getting far away from Blood and Oil. Okay, still Haps, man. I do love Don Johnson's character. He's badass. Wick, man. I could see he's gonna get annoying real quick, but for what Wick did, that bad boy type of status, you know, like he killed a moose, and then everyone got angry, and like, but still, he's like this, like he wants to be the you know, the king and everything, but I ain't gonna hand you the keys to the kingdom, boy. Not yet. The rig falling when the lines break and the wires and the whole shabam goes down. That wasn't bad at all. I like actually the way it was directed and the way that, because like the wire was swinging and everything. Like that's pretty intense, dude. I don't know if that actually happens in real life, like on a daily basis or something, that a rig falls. But that was pretty intense, dude. Honestly, and they showed that in the promo, but actually seeing it on the TV was pretty cool. Clifton, dude. Clifton seems like a cool character. I could actually get used to him. And car wash. No, sir. Ain't no car wash around here, son. Oh, I've been living here for 70 years. I ain't never seen a clean car, you know. Okay, there, Clifton. Calm down. The directing in here was totally cool. I had no problem with the directing, especially when he's running through the mud and everything. And let me tell you, also a really cool thing about this is it's muddy and it's not afraid to get dirty. You got guys fighting in oil, fighting in mud. Hell, you got Don Johnson walking around in the mud and talking about life and death and taking over the kingdom, baby. And I love that. I love how it's not afraid to get dirty. And definitely, the love between Cody and Billy seems real. It seems like they're kind of overusing it. That's a con, but still, their love, it seems pretty real on screen. The cons of Blood and Oil, man. It was slow. 60% of this episode is very slow, and not in a good way. It literally was kind of like, it doesn't pull you in at first. You're not really interested with some of the characters, per se. There's so much love in here, man. Literally. Again, I said Cody and them, they seem real, but it's just every scene. oh, like, we get it, you're in love, you're young love, you're married, we get it, we get the point that you guys are in love. Like, you don't have to force it in our face each and every week that you're in love. We get it. You think John Ross and everything, they always made love to their wives every single scene? No. I'm gonna ruin you, John Ross. What did you say to me? You know, I miss that from Dallas. I'm bringing Dallas up again, man. That was a very good show. Who shot JR? Look around the room. Who did it, baby? Who did it? Who shot Haps? Oh, no one shot it? It already got canceled? Oh, man. Oh, no, I'm kidding. It was a good premiere, man, like I said. But still, he crashed the car 2 times. Need I say more? Why? Who wrote this? Why? The luck of God, man, that he crashed it 2 damn times. That's not possible. And I don't like that Cody's pregnant. I'm kind of like, something's going to go down. They're going to make it a big deal. She's pregnant. And she's going to lose the baby. It's like a soap opera. I could tell what's going to go down. So I don't like that she's pregnant. I don't. I think it was too quick. It was like, I think it's just not right for the story at the time. Because we barely know you. We're supposed to care that you're pregnant. We don't even know if the show's going to be on for more than a season. So calm down. You're all pregnant and everything. Okay, we got you. Also, some parts are not interesting. Some parts are just not as interesting as other parts. You name them, you find them. I mean, if you've seen the episode, you know what parts are not interesting to you. It just basically tells you not every scene pulls you in through the screen. And, like, again, the John Johnson parts are good. I don't really like his wife, per se. I honestly don't. She looks like a villain. She looks like Frank from House of Cards, you know. Welcome back. Frank's wife, you know, she looks like Robin Wright. I don't feel it. She looks like a villain that she's gonna like screw Don Johnson over or something. Overall, I'm going to give the Blood and Oil series premiere a B-. It was a good episode overall, a good premiere. It could have been better, I really thought, but I had no high expectations. I wasn't like, this is going to be awesome. I just knew it was a Dallas wannabe. And I will watch next week's episode. I do want to see where this gets going. I'm interested in some of the characters. I want to see now where we go, where we lay off. He's in a lot of debt. He's going to be in a lot of trouble. A lot of guys come after him. Wick's going to be in trouble, but yet they don't know Wick was wearing the mask. So he's going to end up escaping or something. So we'll see what goes down, man. We'll check it out and see if this is check if it's worth watching week after week. So episode 2 will make what the season will mostly be about. So thanks for watching. Hope all of you enjoyed. Comment down below again. Like I said, I don't know if I said it. Talk to me. Tell me what you thought about Blood and Oil. Tell me if you think it's a show worth watching. Honestly, if I just spoiled it for you and you've never seen it, I prefer Dallas. But for those who've seen it, I just thought it was a good premiere. It was just good. Could have been better, but for what it did, it interests me to at least check out next week's episode. So, the Spock with you always.